Because of the attention, fame, and even money that can be made from footage purporting to reveal the existence of alien visitors from another world, many videos and photographs have been faked over the years. But cameras have also caught signs of alien life in footage that eerily resists any attempt to explain it away. Here are 10 signs of aliens and alien life caught on camera.
Amazing!
Number 10. Turkish UFO incidents. One of the most credible recordings of potential alien life occurred over the Sea of Marmara in Kamburgis, Turkey, during a wave of UFO sightings from 2007 to 2009. The letters UFO stand for Unidentified Flying Object. Sometimes the object is eventually identified. In some cases, such as this one, there's no universally accepted explanation. What's most astonishing about these videos taken by a Turkish security guard of multiple UFOs is how clear the footage is, so clear that in some videos, what appears to be humanoid aliens can actually be seen moving around within the spacecraft. When the footage emerged, it made waves in Turkish and international media, and several experts have concluded that the videos are not fakes. In Chile, Jose Atenas, a graphics and video expert with over 30 years of broadcast television experience, conducted a sophisticated technical review of the videos and found them to be authentic. After it was decisively confirmed by multiple expert reviews that the videos were not a computer-generated hoax, skeptics theorized the videos merely captured footage of human-made ships on the ocean at the very edge of the horizon, with just the top part of the ships visible and the lower decks concealed just over the horizon. Yet, by calculating the altitude of the UFO using the relative position of the moon in the video, analysts were able to prove that the actual elevation was too high for it to have been a boat on the water. Eerily, the best skeptics were able to come up with in response to that was that a mirage must have caused an illusion of the boat being higher on the horizon than it really was, which sounds more like something a crazed UFO enthusiast might say to justify a far-fetched theory than it does like a sober analysis. Number 9. Skinny Bob. Skinny Bob is a video that first appeared on the internet in May of 2011. Versions of it have proliferated throughout YouTube, with many hyping it as Wikileaks alien footage, but the original version was uploaded in 2011 by an anonymous source, claiming it to be leaked footage filmed by the KGB in the late 1950s and early 60s. The video captures the incredibly subtle and terrifyingly realistic movements of a humanoid grey-like alien on camera, causing a sensation at the time it was uploaded. Most commentators thought that the impressively well-done video must have been a promotion for an upcoming film or television series. But no such movie or TV show emerged, and in the following years, no one has yet claimed credit for creating the video. The staggering realism of the footage, the subtle natural movements of the purported alien, the incredible lifelike undulations under the skin of its head, all suggest that this was a hoax. It was highly sophisticated, and likely a very expensive one to pull off. If the footage of Skinny Bob was actually made in modern times, with a modern camera and computer effects or sophisticated monster effects like those used by horror movie makers, it would typically leave behind some sign of fabrication. But no decisive refutations have emerged so far, proving some element of the video to be faked. Number 8. Lockheed Martin's senior scientist's deathbed confession. Perhaps one of the most stunning and credible pieces of evidence of aliens and alien life caught on camera is the recorded deathbed confession in 2014 of a well-respected, highly credentialed Lockheed Martin senior scientist who had spent time of his working life working at Area 51. Boyd Bushman was a retired senior scientist who worked for Lockheed Martin. In a career spanning more than 40 years, Bushman was awarded many US patents during his work with defense contractors like Hughes Aircraft, General Dynamics, Texas Instruments, and Lockheed Martin. Just before he passed away in August of 2014, Bushman recorded a now famous deathbed video testimonial to openly share his personal experiences working with Area 51, UFOs, aliens, and anti-gravity science. According to his testimony in the video, the US government has secretly been in contact with intelligent humanoid aliens that tend to be approximately 4.5 to 5 feet tall, have 3 backbones, which are actually cartilage, and are able to communicate with each other, and humans telepathically. Bushman held up several photos to the camera of the purported aliens as he gave his testimony. The video made waves because of Boyd's credentials and the nagging question of what motivation he would have to pull off such a hoax at the end of an illustrious career and right before he was about to die. Number 7. Mars Curiosity rover spots spacecraft. In March of 2017, NASA's Curiosity rover snapped a remarkable photo of a mysterious and clearly artificial metallic object on the surface of Mars, which drove theorists wild with speculation as to the object's nature and origins. The crisp, high-definition photo shows the apparently technological object glinting against Mars's rocky landscape. Many people believe that the object might have been made by aliens, although skeptics say it's probably NASA's own space junk. Number 6. Hillary Clinton says she'd open up ET files as president. One of the most interesting and compelling cases for the existence of alien life caught on camera is not footage of an alien craft or life form itself, but multiple interviews in the last US presidential election in which former US Senator, Secretary of State, and First Lady Hillary Clinton said she would have opened up the ET files to the American people if elected president. Basically, Clinton gave a strong hint that she knows something that the rest of us don't know when she says she doesn't believe people are making up stories about alien encounters. Further to that, her not-so-loyal husband has, on occasions, admitted that he wouldn't be surprised if aliens visited Earth, again suggesting that the elites, the ones with all the information, admit that intelligent extraterrestrial life has possibly, or soon will, visit Earth. Number 5. The 1989 Belgian UFO Wave. The 1989 Belgian UFO wave is remarkable for the sheer number of witnesses, the spectacular video footage of these events, and the bone-chilling reports of 2 Belgian Air Force pilots who tried to lock onto the UFOs with their F-16's telemetry. The wave began in November of 1989, when 30 different groups of witnesses, including 3 separate groups of police officers, all reported seeing the same thing: a large, flat, unidentified triangular aircraft with 3 red lights underneath, flying at low altitude. The giant craft made no sound as it slowly hovered over Belgium. The Belgian populace tracked the craft's movements from the large town of Liege to the border of the Netherlands and Germany. The sightings continued off and on until March 30th of the following year, when the Belgian Air Force actually caught these UFOs on radar, while over 13,000 Belgian citizens sighted the craft from the ground. The Air Force scrambled 2 F-16 fighter jets to investigate, and the reports filed by the pilots afterwards leave little explanation other than the existence of alien life with advanced technology. Because for over an hour, the 2 F-16 pilots attempted 9 interceptions of the unidentified craft, and each of 3 times the pilots obtained a radar lock on the craft. They would suddenly accelerate at impossible speeds from 240 km per hour to over 1,770 km per hour in mere seconds, while making maneuvers that would kill any ordinary human being, changing altitudes from 2,700 meters to 1,500 meters, then up to 3,350 meters before decelerating to almost ground level, all in a matter of seconds. What's strange is out of the 2,600 written statements filed with the authorities by witnesses describing in detail what they had seen that night, not a single one reported hearing a sonic boom during these maneuvers, which witnesses could see from the ground as the F-16s engaged. Number 4. The 1950 McMinnville UFO photos. One of the most enduring evidences of alien life caught on camera was the 1950 UFO photos taken by a farmer and his wife in McMinnville, Oregon in 1950. Evelyn Trent says while she was out feeding the rabbits, she saw the mysterious object and called for her husband to come outside and bring the camera. She said, "I looked up and saw this thing in the sky. Well, it was bronze on the top and silver on the bottom. I would say right around the size of a big parachute, maybe a little bit bigger." The photographs Paul Trent took that day became a national sensation. They were reprinted in Life magazine and newspapers across the country. What made them so remarkable was the fact that they were the first such photographs to show an apparently mechanical object in crisp, sharp detail as opposed to blurry lights in the sky. After conducting an extensive review of the photographs and interviewing the Trents, Dr. William K. Hartman, an astronomer and government investigator, concluded this is one of the few UFO reports in which all factors investigated, geometric, psychological and physical, appear to be consistent with the assertion that an extraordinary flying object, silvery, metallic, disc-shaped, tens of meters in diameter, and evidently artificial, flew within sight of 2 witnesses. Number 3. The Phoenix Lights, 1997. Like the Belgian Wave and Turkish UFO incidents, the Phoenix Lights was another well-attested mass UFO sighting with plenty of eerie video footage showing unexplained flying objects over the Sonoran Desert in Phoenix, Arizona and Mexico in March of 1997. Literally thousands of people reported seeing the lights to authorities between the hours of 7:30 and 11:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time in a space covering 300 miles from the Nevada line past Phoenix to the edge of Tucson. During the Phoenix incident, numerous still photographs and videotapes were made of the flying lights, clearly revealing the aerial phenomena appearing at regular intervals, remaining illuminated for several moments, and intermittently going out. Number 2. Mexico City 2009 UFO videos. There have been many UFO sightings and camera footage captured of UFOs over Mexico City throughout the years, but what's remarkable about the May 2009 incident is that 2 different men made separate quality video recordings of the UFO phenomenon from different angles in 2 separate locations. On May the 22nd of 2009, Pedro Hernandez and Alfredo Carrillo saw something strange in the sky and used their camcorders to capture the footage. Their 2 different vantage points and clear daytime video of the spectacular flying objects authenticates their cameras were capturing something real happening in the sky. The UFO streaks across the sky and appears to release several similar glowing objects in controlled bursts as it flies. It seems like a strange feature to me. What do you think those things are? Number 1. The Real Men in Black. Starting in the 1950s, people who have claimed to have contact with alien life have reported mysterious and terrifying encounters with so-called Men in Black. They're usually described as dark-clothed men who supposedly visit people who have reported an encounter with a UFO or alien in order to prevent them from publicizing it. Many claim they always appear in pairs, dressed in suits and ties with dark sunglasses, and they always appear to people who have seen UFOs or claim they have had contact with aliens. Claiming to be agents of the government, many reports of the Men in Black involve strange happenings, including telepathic communication and other eerie premonitions that the Men in Black might be extraterrestrials themselves. In 2008, 2 Men in Black are said to have been caught on a hotel surveillance tape in a sighting that was well attested by witnesses at the hotel. A couple of weeks before they made their appearance, the hotel manager, Shane Savar, and a security guard had reported seeing a triangular UFO outside the building. Following their report, 2 Men in Black appeared at the hotel asking for them. Neither were at work that day, and hotel staff told the men that Savar and the security guard weren't there. The men wouldn't believe them and walked around the hotel terrifying guests. Witnesses say they looked impossibly identical, like they were twins, and had extremely pale skin, no eyebrows or eyelashes, and their hair looked like a wig. One dressed witness reported their eyes were impossibly big and startlingly blue. She said that they almost had a hypnotic effect on her, and that she couldn't explain why, but she somehow knew that they could hear her thoughts. Which of these 10 signs of alien life leave you most skeptical? Which leave you the most astounded at the possibility that we have been visited? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and check out this other video on other signs of alien life. You'll like that too. Also, please make sure to subscribe, clicking that bell icon to stay updated. Thanks for watching.